You can't even see their bullets. There is so many going across the field right now. How's it going, everybody? Dragast here, and welcome to Total Tank Simulator. Now, this is obviously a game that takes a lot of inspiration, maybe a little bit too much inspiration from Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, but people seem to love that game, so we're gonna check this one out and see how it is. Obviously, it's like Tabs, except you are fighting with tanks, as you can see in the background here. Now, I will say this is a very early version of this game. As you can see, pre-alpha release down at the bottom. The full release is not expected until March of 2017, so we are a long ways away from that. But I did play it for a short bit, and it's pretty fun. It's very similar to Tabs, and I think you guys would like it. So we're going to play the campaign today. We'll start off at level 1. We can see how far we get, and we can see the differences and similarities of this compared to something like Tabs. So obviously you can see you got your units over here. You got the same grid pattern, like scary same. I think it's even got a very similar amount of squares you can use. And then we can obviously place our tanks and landmines and everything on here. Now I kind of want to do some landmines. I think that'd be fun. So let's throw these over here. And we're just going to have a bunch of tanks over here. So I'm going to go... I'm thinking some light tank panzers for right now. They only cost 50. We got actually a lot of money for the first run here. So let's do a couple waves of light tanks or light panzers. And we're going to throw some artillery in the back here. So we're going to throw one over here and one over here. I think that's all we should really need. We have 200 money left. So what can I buy? I can buy 2 medium tanks. So we'll make those leading the fleet here. Let's play this thing and see how it is. Alright, so here we are on the map. This is, I believe, yes, the enemy team. There is our landmines over here. I don't know if they're actually going to work because everyone's probably going to pull down, but we can see our artillery is already trying to hit these guys, but it was totally off. Now over here, we are the blue guys, of course. We got our artillery way in the back, and I must have spawned some tanks in some mountains, so I guess that was technically my fault. But I thought, you know, the ground would at least be flat where I'm spawning the damn stuff. Okay, so we're in full-out war right now. I'm loving how the shots are actually bouncing off the tanks, something that would commonly occur in a lot of tank games, but it looks like we are not doing too good right now. The mines, it looks like one exploded, but it didn't tank or explode the tank, so yes, this is not going well, guys. We got, looks like, oh, are these the enemies? Is this, how the fuck? Okay, good shot, artillery, good shot. You didn't fucking kill it, though. Yeah, there's so many enemies left. What the hell did I do wrong? I mean, I know I spawned my tanks in mountains, but goddamn. All right, come on, little artillery. You better do your job really good, buddy, because this is not going to go well. Oh, God. Yeah, it is. Come on, at least get one kill. God damn it. All right, well, defeat. Sad face. Thanks for adding the sad face there. So let me see. We had 2 kills. Oh, I like this. It actually shows stats of what did well. So the light tanks killed a grand total of 2. Oh, sorry. I'm looking at the Soviets. We're the Germans over here. So we had 0K, 2 exploded. 12 kill. Oh, okay. So I thought it actually gave the kills of each unit, which I think would be very cool. But it just tells you which units died and which units are still alive. So obviously useful if you win the game, but if you lose the game, I mean, everyone died. So fuck it. All right. Well, let's try this again. I think I'm not going to use any landmines. I feel like that might, you know, kind of ruin me as well. The light tanks didn't really do very well. Anti-tank pack 40. I don't know what that means. All right, well, let's figure out what that is. They cost a lot of freaking money for a small unit. So if we put these maybe in the front lines here and just try some heavy tanks, maybe? I don't know what these things do. So I'm more just trying those out. And we're going to put some Tigers on the course. Oh, I don't have any money left. Oh my God, these things are expensive. Okay, so let's get rid of 2 of these because we need to have some units. I don't think this is going to go well. But we're going to do our best. So we got 2 Tigers, I guess, and that's it. So, come on, Tigers, you can do it. There's going to be so many. It's like 2 tanks versus a whole wave of tanks. Okay, my one thing already fucking exploded. So, I thought they had to land on it, but no, it's looking like it's just some sort of cannon. So it's an anti-tank cannon. These things might actually be useful in the back, but they are very friggin' expensive. And there it goes. So that was completely worthless. They're both dead. Now all we got is the big Tigers. Look at the size of these things. I don't think it's gonna go well, though. Okay, it just exploded one. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe these tanks can take a lot of freaking bullets. Oh, yeah, it is being totally surrounded. It is... Okay, it's killing tanks, though, and it's dead. Okay, come on, final Tiger here. Yeah, you got way too many to kill, bro. All right, what the fuck am I doing wrong? I thought I was relatively good at tank games, but clearly this one is just not liking me. Come on, Tiger, get one more kill. There you go. Good job, buddy. And destroyed. Okay, so those anti-tank things, pretty interesting, but a little expensive for me. I'm thinking we're just gonna go full Tigers, guys. We're gonna try it out, see what happens here. The problem is, like, you can't afford that many compared to the light tanks. So what if we just try... Fuck it, let's just try light tanks out the ass. I think this is a better strategy. And we still have 200 money left. We can still afford 2 more tanks. So I think this is the way to go right now. Strength in numbers, man. Oh, fuck, I spawned them in the mountains again. God damn it. Okay, some are seriously stuck in the mountains. You know what? We don't need those ones anyways. I'm confident that we're still gonna do it here. Look at the amount of tanks I have compared to them. I mean, they got quite a few, but I think I got at least like 30% more. So we should be totally fine here to hopefully win this. And I think they only got medium and light tanks as well. Oh my god, there's just so much destruction going on. All right, we need to get these medium tanks, guys. Yeah, this is the way to do it. Strength in numbers, man. These light tanks are kicking ass right now. This guy, he's not gonna last much longer. There he goes. Okay, come on, my beautiful blues. Let's do this thing. We got so many left. I think these are enemies over here as well. So we still gotta kill them, but, I mean, it's like 20 on 4 right now, so we should be totally fine. This tank's still stuck over there. All right, 2 more. There we go. They're all done. That's how to do it. Victory. Okay, let's see how we did there. We had 10 okay tanks, 10 killed, and 2 killed. So we lost 12 of our tanks and still had 10 left over. Actually, this middle one means immobilized as well. I didn't notice that there can be tanks that are actually tracked, but still in working order. So that's pretty interesting. Let's go on to level 2 and see if there's any difference in enemies here. Or terrain, too. I'm curious about that. So this time, how much money we got? We got 1,400. I think that's a little bit more. I'm going to go for some tigers here and have some fun. We're just going to go for 4 tigers and see how it does. All right, yes, this is actually different territory, so I like that it changes the territory each time. I mean, it's not the prettiest territory, but obviously, again, this is pre-alpha, so it's going to be improved throughout this. Holy shit. How many fucking units does this have? I can't even talk. How does this have? I mean, that's all light tanks on the front. That's medium tanks. And then we have 5 artillery versus only 4 tigers. So these tigers better do some good shooting here. I think it's like one-shot kill with the tigers, though. So they do have a good amount of firepower, but as you can see, they're already being overrun, and it is not going to go well for them. All right, 1 tiger's down. The other ones are doing pretty well. There's none smoking or anything, but we've only killed, like, looks like 6 maybe or so, and we need to kill a lot more than that. All right, actually, I mean, this might surprise us. We're all smoking, though. Okay, no, these things, they both just got destroyed. That one is going to be destroyed right now as well. There we go, defeated, but as you can see, like, those took out a lot. So we killed 7 tanks and immobilized 4 with 4 tigers. That's not too bad, but for the price, I feel like light tanks are the answer once again here. So I'm actually wondering, should there be some balancing issues here? Because this should not cost 50, whereas tigers cost 350 for how useful they are. Okay, so we got a bunch of light tanks here. You know what? Let's do some artillery in the back. I'm going to get rid of some of these light tanks, actually. All right, let's just straighten up this light tank line. There we go. We got 20 units here, mostly light tanks and 4 artillery. Oh yeah, that's a good spawn. We're far away with the artillery, so we should be able to do some damage to them. But they got more artillery than me. Like, I don't get it. It feels like they have more money than me. All right, my light tanks are already tracked back here. We got 4 friggin' tracked from the artillery. That is absolutely crazy. I don't think I've hit 1 yet. God damn it. Okay, but the firefight is starting, and it is not looking good for the blue team. You can see a lot of them are smoking already. And where the hell are these guys going? It looks like all my team's going this way, all their team's going that way. And how's my artillery doing in the back? The artillery is totally fine, so hopefully we can take out some of these guys before they get too close. But it's not looking good. I mean, I'm seeing 2 blue tanks left with pretty much all the other team still alive somehow. I don't know how that works, because we had basically the same armies. All right, come on, little track tank. Get 1 kill for me. Come on, stop bouncing those shots. You need to penetrate, buddy. You are way off. There we go. It's dead. Shoot him, please. Okay, we're dead. There we go. Defeated once again. Give me the sad face. I'm waiting. Oh, shit. There's still 1 more. I forgot about the final guy over here in the freaking mountains. He's actually fighting back, though, so we might be able to get one kill. Nope, didn't happen. All right, here's the sad face. Okay, I want to try these anti-tank things again. I'm just really curious why they cost 300. So we're going to throw them in the back and actually analyze them this time. You know what? Let's just try. It's probably not going to work, but we're going to do all of them, and then whatever money we have left, we'll buy 2 medium tanks for the front lines over here. So hopefully these guys can stay alive for a little while and let these guys do the shooting. But again, it's like 4 units on 20 when you buy these expensive friggin' units. And we are way in the back here. So I just want to see the difference between this and artillery. Now, do they have to be closer? They're not shooting right now. I think they have to actually be close as well, so that kind of sucks. Alright, I guess it's up to you, medium tanks. Oh, I wonder if we could spawn in the forest over here. We might be able to use this forest to our advantage, keeping hidden from the enemies. But, yes, my tanks are already dead, and the tanks are coming, so we better do some damage with these things. Oh, shit, how the fuck are we being artilleried from across the freaking whole map? I guess that's kind of the point of artillery, but I thought these things would do a bit better. So they are shooting now, but they are exploding as well. So it's basically like a big cannon, it seems like, that can kill tanks. But why would you not just get a movable tank at that point? These things must have to one-hit or something. Nope, it just bounced the shot right now. So I really don't see the use of these, considering they're so low health. There it goes again. Alright, defeated, unfortunately, once again. So I guess we do gotta kind of do a strength and numbers strategy right now. Again, there probably needs to be some balancing going on in this game, and that's totally fine. We are playing a pre-alpha right now. It's still really fun. Like, I don't know if it's because I like tanks so much, but I'm having a great time with this. I'm gonna try medium tanks, mostly in the bushes over here. So there's lots of bushes on this side of the map. I'm just gonna do some waves of medium tanks here, and we're gonna try these out. Alright, so we got 14 medium tanks. That sounds a bit better, a bit more strategic. Against, I don't even know. They got 5 medium tanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 light tanks. So they still got more tanks than me, even with their 5 artillery. That's absolutely crazy. Hopefully we can use this cover to our advantage against their artillery, though. As you can see, trees are exploding everywhere. I love how they shoot straight up in the air as they explode, too. Okay, let's hope the added defense of these medium tanks will be enough to take out the enemies here. It's actually looking pretty good right now. It's a pretty close fight. Okay, there's lots of blue tanks dying now. I'm a little worried about that. And the red tanks are just pushing up on us. The blue tanks have stopped moving, so, yeah. We're being overrun once again. This is fucking grand. Clearly, I'm not a good tank general, guys. I can't formulate a strategy here. And defeated. Fuck you. Alright, and I didn't actually notice until now, you can click these question marks and you get a nice overview of each unit. We probably should have did that instead of actually just trying them out, but it's actually impressive how more strong these stronger tanks are, but it seems like they don't do anywhere near as well. So this one only does a damage of 10, has an armor of 145, and an RPM of 96. That's pretty impressive, but if we go to, like, the heavy, for example, damage of 135. And an armor of 1400, so you would assume that would do so much better, but it really doesn't. And then the landmine does 200 over 5 meters, and I'm just curious to see what the anti-tank pack does. So it has an armor of 100, which isn't much at all, fire damage of 100, which isn't pretty impressive, an RPM of 15. 150 meters range, which is pretty impressive as well, but again, like, it's so hard to tell with just stats at what will do well. So for right now, I'm going to go for the light tank strategy more or less. I'm going to do mostly light tanks. We're going to do a couple mediums behind them, and we're just going to kind of do like a triangle down to a heavy tiger in the back. Now, we're also going to get some artillery in the far backs here, if we do have enough. Oh, shit, do we not have enough? Okay, I have 250 left, so I have enough for 1. I just didn't place it right. And I guess we'll get rid of one of these light tanks and do 1 more artillery in this corner, just because I want some artillery as well. I feel good about this one. This might be the way to do it. It's kind of got a very similar strategy to them, actually. Except they have way more artillery than me, but I have a heavy tank to hopefully do some more damage to them. Alright, so we already have 1 tank tracked. They're totally fine. I don't know what's up with their artillery. They're like fucking snipers over there. And my artillery are just derpy shitheads that don't know how to hit anything. What the fuck? Like, where the fuck were you aiming there? God damn it, team. Sometimes you piss me off. Alright, so we got our mediums left. And of course our tiger behind them hiding like a little pansy. But it's gonna work. I feel good about this. This tiger might be able to kill him. It's not looking good, actually. Maybe I lied. And there goes my fucking tiger. So I don't know what kind of fucking witchcraft you're doing. Yeah, we're building like the same armies, or very similar armies, and they are just fucking annihilating me. Like, all their medium tanks are still up, and they got a fucking light tank. I just got some shithead over here just hanging out in the mountains. Actually, that's not even my teammate. I don't got any more team. This is my one teammate left, the one in the mountains again, and we're so fucking dead. There she goes, and we are done. I really don't know what I'm doing wrong, so let's try without the heavy tank maybe, and let's just add a few more light tanks to the matter here. I mean, you can get a lot more light tanks now. Let's actually just spread this out a bit. Maybe, you know, that will be the strength of just confusing the hell out of them as to where I'm coming from. So let's try that out. I don't fucking know. At the bare minimum, this is going to make their artillery more busy because it's all spread out throughout the whole map. I'm hoping these light tanks can kind of surround behind them and actually get some pot shots off while they focus on the front lines here. And it looks like that's actually what's happening, kind of. Okay, we are doing a little bit better, it feels like. But again, these light tanks, they just don't do enough damage, man. This guy's already fucking dead. Everyone over here is dead. And these tanks are quickly going down as well. Now, I do still have my mediums in the back here. That's my only hope, really, is these fucking mediums. Because, like, look it! There's no fucking light tanks left. This guy still has light tanks, and he still has all his mediums. I don't get it. I don't get what you're doing better than me. And there we fucking go, right? Okay, we still have the artillery in the back. Maybe I should just get rid of the artillery again. It feels like I do better when I don't have any fucking artillery. Alright, let's try some landmines in the forest here. And I'm gonna put my units... Okay, we got 1,200 left. I'm gonna put my units way in this back corner, so hopefully they don't hit the friggin' landmine. So we got... How much money? We got 400 left, so let's do some light tanks in front of that. Something like that should be good. And we have 0 money left. So I'm hoping what happens is they all go into the forest, hit these fucking landmines, and die. I really want to try the landmines out. Let's see if we can do well with them. That's a good placement of them. They should reach those before me, hopefully. Now, all we have to do is avoid this artillery that seems to be like a fucking sniper. Look at this. It's already tanked 2 tanks. Already. That was 1 shot to tank 2 tanks. Track 2 tanks, sorry. I'm getting a little frustrated, to say the least. Okay, come on. Please hit these things. I need you guys to hit these fucking landmines. Okay. They're totally missing them. There's not one being hit. There we go. We hit one, and it didn't even kill the guy. Are you serious? I thought at least the landmines would be a 1-shot kill. And how are we doing over here? Not very fucking good. And that is how we lose. Okay, they had so many tanks left once again. I don't get it. You know what? Clear this shit. We're going with another light tank strategy, and it's not even a strategy. It's just a clusterfuck. Let's hope for the best here. I feel like strength in numbers is the best opportunity here. Alright, this is more like it. Strength in numbers once again. It always prevails, especially with this perfect arc that I made with the randomness. It's actually keeping them in the middle of all the tanks, so they're actually able to shoot all of them all at once, and it's working pretty damn well. I mean, we're already all the way up by their artillery, and that guy just died. You need to kill that artillery, man. Kill that fucking artillery quick. Please kill the artillery. Yes! Ran right into it. That's fucking great. Okay, this is looking good. It's gonna be fucking close, because these are all medium tanks left, but we just blew up like 3 of them in a row. Oh, yes, this is how to do it. Light tanks are the answer, guys. Like, seriously. Okay, we still got a few light tanks we gotta deal with. How are we doing for artillery? Okay, all the artillery is dead. This is the closest we've came, and it was just some random light tank strategy. Okay, this is so close, though. Look at this. Okay, it's like there's so many track tanks that are still alive over here, and I'm actually worried about that. We only got 6 tanks left, it looks like. They got about the same, maybe less. You know, a lot of them are tracked and damaged already, so I'm hoping... Oh, God. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. How we doing? Okay, there's still 2 blues over there. Actually, 3 blues. And it looks like we got 1 tanked enemy over here. Where are these guys going? Where... I'm so confused. Are you going for this one? Because there's still this guy here. Okay, they are going there. They're just going into the woods for some reason. All right, but this feels good. Are we actually going to do the second level? Come on, why are we going into the fucking bush? Okay, there we go. I was worried we were going to go off the cliff or something. Victory, thank God. That was a really fucking close fight, though. We had 25 deaths and only 3 tanks that were actually working at the end of that. So that was still a really close fight. Alright, well that was a bit of the campaign, guys. Let's just do one sandbox match just so you guys can see some crazy matches here. And it does show you guys that you can actually use the Soviet tanks as well, which is very cool. We got the KV-2 for the heavy tank for them. Let me see, is there any difference between this heavy tank and the other one? Armor of 810, fire damage of 450. That is actually different, so the tanks seem to be accurate to their real-world counterparts, which is cool, obviously. So let's just try some Tigers versus some KV-2s and see which one the better unit is. Now, I'm curious to see how many we can spawn in, so obviously, we're going to try a bigger battle this time. Alright, and here we are, a 75 on 75 Tigers versus the dreaded KV-2s. I'm going to go for my homeboys, the Tigers over here, though. I gotta love a good Tiger, and they're actually the better tank. I think statistically, so I think they have the upper hand here. But we'll find out. I think the KV-2s are quite a bit faster, so these guys have the heavier armor and the heavier... Actually, the KV-2s have the heavier punch, don't they, in this game? So here we go. Oh my god, that first wave of shots, that was absolutely epic, and the trees are just flying up in the air. I love that. I don't know why they do that, but I'm not gonna freaking question it. Kinda hard to tell who's winning right now. You just kinda gotta go for it and hope for the best. I'm thinking it's looking like the Tigers are holding up a bit better right now, but again, it's really hard to tell. I'm just saying, yeah, there's definitely more blues on the land right now than the KV-2s. So I think my Tigers prevailed. Holy shit, did they ever. Look at that difference. And this was, again, 75 on 75 of heavy tanks. The same unit cost, at least I believe so. And as you can see, the Tigers just absolutely demolished the KV-2s. So I had 22 still okay, 17 immobilized, and only 36 killed from their 75 kills. That is crazy. Alright, we're trying one more battle here. This time, light tanks on light tanks. I added a few more this time. 125 versus 125. The Germans got the Panzer II. We've seen this one, obviously, before. It's a light tank with a pretty fast reload time, and then we have, the Soviets have the BT-7, which is also a light tank, has a bit more armor, it seems like, even a bit more fire damage. Am I seeing that right? Actually, a lot more fire damage. The Panzer only does 10, and the light tank does 47, but the RPM has to be way different. This is only 26. I think the RPM of the Panzer is pretty fast. Yeah, 96. So, the fast reloaders versus the slow heavy hitters. Let's see who wins the light tank war. Alright, this is probably where we're getting into. Yeah, a few too many units. You can see it's a little bit laggy, but still working remarkably well for 125 on 125, man. That's almost 300 tanks we're looking at right now. That's pretty impressive. Okay, here we go. Anytime now, we're gonna have the quick shooters on the right and the slow heavy hitters on the left. Actually, I think that's the way it is. I don't fucking know. They have to get really close, though. Here we go. You can't even see their bullets. There is so many going across the field right now. I just hear tank after tank exploding, and it looks like the blues are going up there, and the tans are coming down here. And it is just complete chaos right now. I have really no idea who's going to win. Alright, the blues seem to be getting bunched up and actually dying pretty quickly here. There's like the final ball of them over here against the tans, which are, yeah, definitely overrunning them. I don't think the blues are going to do very well here. But I mean, look at all the firepower going off all at once. I wish everyone was in range, because I would love to see all of the tanks shooting all at once. Alright, well that was a lot of death, and there's still a few blues left, but they are getting totally overrun from each side here. They did a good job getting rid of a lot of tanks over here, though. They didn't do that bad. But still, there's just so many up still. So the Soviets were the winners, the Soviets were victorious, and that's probably why I had such a hard time in the campaign, because the Soviets' light tank is just so much better. Alright guys, well that was just a quick checkout for the pre-alpha for Total Tank Simulator. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and let me know in the comments below if you do want to see any more of this. There's supposed to be a huge update every week. I was talking to the developer a little bit. He seems to be really pumped about this game, so every week there's going to be a new huge, every 2 weeks there's going to be a new huge update. Let me know in the comments below, guys, if you want to see some more of this, if you like it, or if you just prefer, you know, something like tabs. Regardless, I had a fun time playing it, and I hope you guys had a fun time watching it. And as always, thanks for watching and liking, guys. I'll see you in the next one.